What is up, guys? It is Pup, your coach of the Green Bay Drilburs. Today I've got the team builder and battle for GWA low tier league. This is week 5, I think. Right now we're sitting at 3-1, so we're in a pretty good spot, but we're facing a tough team this week, facing Wolf Haley. And here, let me just bring up my notes real quick. She's the coach of the Washington Whimsicott. She's a crazy nasty team against me. She's bringing the Flamigo, Palisand, Colossal, Quaxwell, Morpico, Leafeon, and Grumpig, Altaria, Alolan Persian, and Bronzor. And she only has one Terra Captain, which is the Colossal, with Fire, Grass, and Ghost type. That's at least what the document says. So I'm glad that she doesn't have two. So I just really have to worry about the Cole. You guys have all seen my team. Nothing has changed so far, but let's just get right into what I'm bringing. First of all, the Flamigo is a huge issue. With scrappy close combat, it destroys my entire team. So I thought that bringing a Choice Scarf Swan would be faster than it was pretty important. So we're bringing a physical set with Brave Bird, Flipter, and Liquidation knockoff. This is also good into it like a Terra Grass Colossal. You can Brave Bird it. Even Liquidation, if they're like Terra Fire, or into a Palisand, even with Water Compaction. Like, it's doing a lot of good damage. And knockoff is just good to knock off Nebulite on the Bronzor, beat a Grumpig, catch the Palisand switching in, even maybe like a Quaxwell. So I thought this was a pretty good set. Max speed, max attack, Jolly. With the big pecs, I don't think that's really going to come into play, but I mean, Kenai and Hydration don't do anything. Yeah. So let's move on to Electrode here. Rocking a static set with heavy duty boots. So if the Flamigo wants to try to hit me, then 30% chance to get staticked. Same for like a Leafeon if they want to hit me, or Quaxwell. I might switch in on a rapid spin. And then I would just be able to paralyze them and destroy them. Rocking the Terra Ice again this week with Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Terra Blast, and Magnet Rise. So I like Magnet Rise against a Palisand because if they try to bring it in and I Terra Blast the Ice into them, or even if I don't want to Terra, I can just click Magnet Rise and their Earth Power can't do anything to me. So they have to hit me with Shadow Balls, which is just a little bit better. I feel like they might also run like a Dig Leafeon, Power Herb Dig. I could see that. So I just thought Magnet Rise was pretty good. I didn't think I needed Taunt or, Substitute this week. I thought this was pretty good. So I have Max Special Attack Modest. I'm rocking 377 speed, which, I mean, it's outspeeding everything on their team, including Alolan Persian, Leafeon, Morpico. I think that this hits a +1 Quaxwell, even if they're Jolly. So if they rapid spin, I will still be able to outspeed them and destroy them. So yeah, that's my set for this guy. Now we have Quillfish. This is a pretty interesting set. So I thought that it doesn't really matter if I run Intimidate because Scrappy Flamigo just goes right through Intimidate. So I thought about bringing Poison Point. It's pretty much the same as Static, but for Poison. And we're running Self-Destruct, Destiny Bond, Toxic Spikes, and Waterfall with a Custap. And I'm perfectly EV'd to make sure I live like a Brave Bird from the Flamigo. And it'll put me between 25 and 1%. So I can always fire off a Custap Berry, either Self-Destruct or Destiny Bond. Destiny Bond is better into most of their team because the Self-Destruct isn't doing that much damage. Maybe it would be pretty good into like the Grumpig that has low defense, or the Morpico, or the Quaxwell, but Destiny Bond, especially for Flamigo, is pretty important. I also have Toxic Spikes on here in case I get a chance to put them up, because it's really good into Palisand, Colossal, and Leafeon, Grumpig. Grumpig could be a big issue too. And I have Waterfall. Rocking a pretty intricate EV spread here. So I already said the HP and defenses to live. Brave Bird from a Choice Banded Flamigo. And we have 100 speed. We're hitting 231. So that's going to make sure we outspeed an Adamant, or like just a non-speed invested Quaxwell. We're also outspeeding like a defensive Leafeon, or like some other variant of Flamigo that doesn't have very much speed. We can also outrun a Morpeko that has 0 speed investment, even though I don't think they would bring that for any reason. But it just made sense with the stats. Waterfall just hits everything on their team. Yep, that's it. And we have Fanta, the Sableye, running Choppleberry because the scrappy close combat from Flamigo is going to be super effective. So I can make sure I live 1 and get a Will-O-Wisp off. Got Will-O-Wisp, knockoff, recover, and disable. So if I see that they're choice banded set on Flamigo, I can disable them, or I can just Will-O-Wisp. And then I just have knockoff against the rest of their team and recover. I would hate to burn that Choppleberry early in the battle, but if Flamigo like gets in on me on a bad Pokemon, like if it gets in on my Sliggoo, then it just gets a kill if it's choice banded. So yeah, I just needed this thing to be able to live a hit and deliver a Will-O-Wisp. That's pretty much it. So now we have Sprinkles here running max attack, max HP. The leftovers, we have knockoff, Earthquake, Rapid Spin, and Leech Life. If I get +1 speed, I'm outspeeding a lot of things on their team because they don't have the best speed tiers outside of Alolan Persian and Morpeko. And Earthquake just destroys their team. The only thing I can't hit is the Flamigo, but I'm hoping that by the time Sandslash comes out in this battle that Flamigo will already be taken care of, or at least chipped enough that I can like click Rapid Spin or knock off and take it out. Have a little bit of speed investment because they have Quaxwell at 65 speed, so if they run no investment Quaxwell, then I'll outspeed it every time. I have a Leech Life to try to hit Grumpig because that's a bigger threat than you would think. Knockoff is good for Bronzor, that's probably going to run Levitate. Also great into the Palisand. And lastly, I have the Sliggoo. So this thing can completely wall a Palisand. It can also do very good into the Grumpig, Alolan Persian as well, and Bronzor if they're running special attacks and not physical attacks. So I got Eviolite, Sap Sipper, so it can wall Leafeon as well. Ice Beam, Toxic, Draco Meteor, and Life Dew. Now, Life Dew isn't really the best moves, it just heals me 25%, but against a Palisand or a Grumpig or a Persian, they cannot do more than 20% ever. So Life Dew is going to give me some good recovery where I don't have a leftovers. And then Ice Beam, Draco is just going to be able to destroy their team, and Toxic can wear down things like the Palisand. So I can just click Life Dew and get up to max health while beating that thing. So I'm definitely expecting the Flamigo to come, Palisand, probably Colossal, and then the other 3 are really like a toss-up. I think Grumpig is really good in my team, and Morpeko is. But they could easily bring like Quaxwell, Persian, Bronzor, even like an Altaria I could see coming. So it's going to be really tough to beat this team, but I think that I brought really good sets for it, and hopefully the Flamigo does not put in as much work as I'm expecting. And I mean, just like my game in the Zero Zone earlier, I thought that they were going to destroy me with Conkeldurr and they didn't even bring it. So if they don't bring the Flamigo, then there goes half of my prep, and hopefully we will be able to pull out a win anyways. I mean, I feel good about it. Hope you guys feel good about it. And I guess I'll just see you guys in the battle. Alright, here we are with this battle for the Wi-Fi League, even though we're not on Wi-Fi. We just had scheduling trouble, so I had to switch over to this. Say yo. Good luck, have fun. Hope I didn't mess it up. Alright. Seems good. I see they brought Palisand, Colossal, Persian, Altaria, Grumpig, and Morpeko. It's definitely a pretty scary team, but I like my chances. I feel like they could easily lead with the Palisand into me, or the Persian. And honestly, I feel like Butterscotch is a very, very good answer for both of those. Because I just completely wall Persian, I think. And I can just get Toxic off and Palisand. Even if it's Colossal, Toxic is pretty good. Oops, that's the wrong Pokemon. But that's okay. I can just hit them with a Leech Life here. And they should go before me. And this Leech Life is going to do a lot of damage and heal me back a lot. So I think I just go for that. They're a nasty plot. It's fine by me. I don't really do anything to them. So of course, if I let the Butterscotch, I would be in a fine spot here. Yeah, so this is really bad. Let's go out to him right now. They crit me at 39. The crit does 39, so they're not really invested. So, crit does 39. Yeah, they're like 0 investment. I click Toxic and knock off my Eviolite. Let's see. Should be able to live this. And I could just send off a really, really hard Draco on them. So I'm going to do that. A Parting Shot. So something's taking a Draco. It's going to be the Morpeko. Ooh. Hits in this about 50. Yeah, that seems about right. They might have some HP investment. And they should just go for the Aura Wheel here. Think about going out into Sprinkles. And I should be able to live too. So let's go out to the Sand Slash. Go for Aura Wheel. Ooh, that is banned. No, they are Life Orb. Okay. Wow, so much damage. Gotta be Adamant. Adamant. Even with Adamant, 52. Health is not something I should have done that much. Oh well. My calcs have been known to be wrong. I think I could just go. Yeah, if you have knockoff, then it just kills me here. But I'm not sure if you run Aura Wheel plus knock. Now, this thing isn't amazing in this matchup anyways, so I'll let it go. Just Leech Life. Go for Seed Bomb, okay. Alright, alright. Could be much, much worse. And I can't Prankster him because he's Dark type. Choice Scarf boosted. I was feed. Even if you're jolly. And yeah, I was feed. So I just go out to this thing and I click Liquidation. It's pretty good into their team anyways. I could even flip turn, but this is just better. Unfortunate start to the match. Accidentally leading the wrong Pokemon, getting crit. But that's okay, we got Toxicoff and a Persian. And, oh, that voice crack. And I think we can do pretty well. We got the Grumpig, 36. That's definitely some investment. Probably not 250, but decently invested. And the Side Shock really hurts me here. Could go, well, I think I'll just go Fanta here. You know, the one thing that I noticed now is that they didn't bring the stupid Flamigo, which is crazy to me. I think I just go Fanta here. Double out into Altaria. That's perfectly fine by me. They could go into Morpeko, predicting a War with. I think I'm knockoff would be pretty good into them, so I'm gonna go for that. Fire spin. Wow. So I guess I just Willow here. We're gonna click Perish. And I mean, yeah. Perish next turn. Try to switch. They switch into Cole. We're gonna switch out because they switched. So it's pretty good. Definitely cannot trap me like that. But nice try. For this thing, I could easily give it a +1,000,000 to its speed. But is that really the worst thing? I don't know. They can Terra here, which would suck. So I think I'm going to go out into Quillfish. Yep, Terra Grass, Will-O-Wisp. That's fine. Just going to put up some Toxic Spikes. Put up the rocks. Okay. Put up 2 layers. Might as well get Toxic instead of just regular poison. We're going to double Willow. So if I Steam Engine into this thing, does he then have 1 speed? Don't know. I want them to hit me so I can try Destiny Bond. But I don't really want to waterfall them with the Steam Engine. I mean, I can burn them. Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world. Let's see. No Steam Engine. I'm just gonna keep clicking it. Get a flinch. I really just want them to hit me. Willow. Okay, now I Destiny Bond. They can just kill me. Destiny Bond, and they Willow. That's annoying. So I think. I mean, I just go for a waterfall flinch. They Willow, and I click self-destruct. They just Willow, obviously. So that really did not work how I was hoping. And this thing is very, very annoying for me to deal with. I have Terra Ice on you that does a lot. I also have Sliggoo, and I can get a Toxic off or Life Dew and heal myself up. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm gonna go Life Dew first, because yep, I thought they might switch. Draco on this thing destroys them. Ice Beam is also good, so I'm gonna click Ice Beam first, because they probably roost. Just get some chip back. They do roost. I also always have the chance to freeze. They defog, that's fine. And after a roost, I think a Draco just kills them. And let's see. Oh man, not even close. Not Toxic this turn though. And then they're free to switch out. I'm just gonna go into my Swanna. We do stay in and roost. I'm in a bad spot. Brave Bird is good. I also double back out into Butterscotch, which I think I might as well do. Maybe click Perish. So I mean, if I lose this thing, it's not the worst. Just gonna Life Dew. And click Toxic this turn. Being Toxic on Cole is huge. And then I can just go hard Sableye here. Or are they gonna do Willow? And they miss anyways. This time I just throw off a knock, get rid of those leftovers. They they get will-o-wisp, but that's perfectly fine. I'm afraid of them like trapping me and hair songing, but I don't really care if Sliggoo goes. Get fire spin there. I ice beam. I'm just gonna keep clicking ice beam. They roost. I always have the chance to freeze. Yeah, a Draco. You go Grumpig. Gotta take a Draco. Takes a decent amount of damage. And this thing probably just KOs me. They go Palossand, and I get Toxic. That's amazing. And what do they do? Like, nothing? I can just heal up, I think. Shadow Ball is 27. So I can't quite just heal up, but I'm pretty sure I can go to Sableye here. Shadow Ball does a lot to Sableye. I'm just gonna click Life Dew. Keep refreshing myself. Ice Beam, and I get the crit. So, I mean, it's about time that I got a crit or froze. They had a pretty heat set on that thing. But, alas, I got beat by my Sliggoo. Now, what do they want to go out to? Probably more Pico. Can kill me with knockoff if they have it. I feel like they probably don't have it though. What do they have room for? Aura Wheel, Seed Bomb, Rapid Spin probably. If they knock off, it's good. Prep from them. If not, I'll just knock it out with Draco. Ooh, and I live on one. Get the Draco, and that dies. Second kill for Sliggoo. Perfect. I go Persian. And they could easily knock me out. I'm just gonna Life Dew in case. I mean, you're toxic. So, I'm not sure how much they're really gonna do to me. I'm gonna knock off, and then. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna die here, but I can come back in with either my other two Pokemon or Revenge, and it's looking like I'll be able to do pretty good work with my Electrode. So Electrode here, Thunderbolt just kills, and Terra Blast Ice kills. What's Terra Blast do to the rest of their team? Oh, not much to Grumpig, which is fine. Should kill the Coal, and will be very close to killing Palossand. So I just go to this thing, and I outspeed every time. Terra Ice, Terra Blast, in case they want to go to Palossand full. They go Grumpig. Thunderbolt is close to killing them, so if I get a Volt Switch off, I can sweep them with this thing. They go Palossand. Okay, perfect. Absolutely destroys. They're not Custap. I just get another Terra Blast off. Kills that thing. Can't go Colossal, can't go Persian. All you can do is go Grumpig. And I Volt Switch out. Sack my Swanna here. They say GG's. It's over. This thing might just win too, to be completely honest. I think this is gonna pick up the last kills. Raybird, yep. And that is good game to them. Perfect, I played that pretty well. Oh, okay, I guess Persian lives. And then I cleaned it up with Thunderbolt. Yeah, very good game. Well played by them. I thought they had me at the beginning. The Persian, I definitely wasn't expecting the set that they brought. And no Flamigo means that my item on Sableye was useless. My Quillfish prep was pretty much useless. They brought amazing set in Altaria. And I don't know, I feel like Grumpig was also a really good bring. I didn't even think about Thick Fat against my Terra Ice. Luckily, I didn't go for specs or anything, and I was able to clean up the game with Puppypown here. honestly, yeah, that went really, really well. I probably could have played better. I mean, obviously, wrong lead. And I think I misplayed it a little bit at the beginning. But SLIGGOO put in a ton of work, so I'm glad I brought them, even as my 6th. Electrode was a perfect bring. And even if they don't switch out at the end, I mean, if they don't switch out to Palisand, then when they go out to Palisand, I switch out into Swanna. I have to. The Shadow Ball doesn't kill it, and I get chip with Bravebird, and then I think I can win with Electrode anyways. So I don't think it was that big of a misplay, even though, I mean, it potentially could have cost them the game depending if they're set on Persian, but I'm pretty sure Electrode always lives long against Persian anyways. Yeah, Persian really doesn't do anything, so I don't think it mattered. So I just played a pretty good game. Well, thank you guys all for watching and supporting me through this league, and I'll see you guys in the next week's battle. See ya.